Bitch, you guessed it. You was right.
Hey fam, welcome to the channel. And boy, was chapter 922 crazy. It seems that Wano is starting to live up to the hype of being one of the greatest chapters in One Piece. But it still has a ways to go. The chapters start off with Law and Luffy bearing witness to Kaido in dragon form terrorizing the citizens of Okabura, where he want both Law and Luffy head. While in the next scene, Momonosuke is having a nervous breakdown where it calls him to go into his artificial Zoan dragon form. I know this must be hard on Momonosuke to take the form of Kaido but in a smaller body, which the townspeople hate, Kinemon hate, and also it killed his parents. Law quickly explained to Kinemon and Sanji that him, Luffy, and Zoro revealed their identity in Okabura Town. Followed to that explanation, Kinemon and Sanji both get mad. But in the next panel, I love this because Law end up telling Sanji just because we're in an alliance, that don't mean I'ma just listen to what you say. On to the next page. Law explains everything that him and Luffy did negatively affect Kaido, starting way from the beginning of the New World, when they landed on Punk Hazard. The first action the Law and Luffy alliance took against Kaido was the kidnapping of Caesar Clown and the destruction of his facility on Punk Hazard, which caused Kaido to lose the product to make his smiles. And he wasn't a big fan of that. But not only that, when they went to Dressrosa and fought against Don Flamingo, once they took him down, not only did he lose the rest of his smiles that Don Flamingo was growing, but he also lost his weapon trade company that was underground, which lost him a lot of money and power. While Law was still giving his explanation, Luffy ran off to save the citizens on Okabura Town. Both Nami and Kinemon wanted to follow, but Law said no, nobody leaves. If they see us all running down the mountain, then they'll mount a search in the forest for all of their heads, which I felt was a great call. Flash over to Kaido, where he is currently scaring everybody, even the mighty Shitamaru, who was able to wound Jack with ease. We see a glimpse of the past between Shitamaru and Kaido, and it shows that Shitamaru was originally on Oden's side when Kaido first attacked, which means before he became one of Orochi's subordinates, he was on the side of Oden. As the chapter continued on, we finally found out why Kaido been acting the way he been acting. And the reason for that is because he is literally drunk out of his mind. This just shows that the Yonkos ain't nothing to be played with. Even when they're drunk, even when they're on a hunger craze, they still dangerous. People still fear them, which is crazy. Back to Law and Luffy. Law finally catches up to Luffy and tries to speak some logic to him, telling him that this wouldn't be a smart move to go there. Everything you've been doing, you think you actually helping them, but you've been hurting them. And Luffy don't want to listen, Luffy being Luffy. Kinemon and Tsuru is following after them. Then we switch back to Hawkins. Hawkins is racing to Kaido yelling, "Do you want to know where Luffy and Law is?" He tell Kaido that they are hiding out at Oden's castle. Kaido immediately go there and Jack stopped the question Hawkins, "Is this true?" He said, "No, I lied." This was all a lie in Hawkins' eyes, but it was in reality was the truth. but he was just hoping to stop Kaido from running rampant, while at the same time trying to figure out who was in Kuru Town and the Kuru Forest. Once Kaido finished off Oden's castle, Heldum was unconscious again. Shotamaru, he was livid. Jack and Hawkins, they was both amazed at his power, and Luffy, he was shocked out of his mind. Once Luffy saw this, he was heated and he wanted blood, so he jumped up in the air and fired off a Grizzly Magnum straight at Kaido's head. My thoughts on the chapter, it was really good. It had a shocking finish. We learned more about Kaido and his weapon trade. Also, I'm satisfied with Law's character, showing that he could be one of the greatest candidates to find the One Piece because he was willing to think before he act and not get emotional like Luffy. To conclude this video, the chapter was amazing. Law and Luffy are screwed, but hey, you reap what you sow. I feel this chapter displayed wonderfully why you don't want to anger the Yonkos. They are all complete monster in terms of power, matched by very few people in the story. But the Yonkos don't know there's always an up-and-coming pirate crew ready to take their place, like Luffy, Law, Hawkins, Apu, Kid. They all just waiting in the shadows, waiting for the perfect time to strike.